I'm Randy and I make candy, and tonight I'm making Flaky Flix. Stick around. Greetings my confectionery compadres, and welcome to Randy Makes Candy, where I help you make tasty treats that people love to eat. If you were eating cookies back in the mid to late 70s, you may remember Mother's Flaky Flix. They were quite the tasty treat back in the day, but were sadly discontinued a number of years ago. Of course, that means nothing here in the Candy Kitchen, where bringing back old treats is just another Friday. By the way, Flaky Flix may have been marketed as a cookie, but if you've been a compadre for a while, you know that the line between cookie and candy can be quite blurry at times. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Kit Kat. In fact, Flaky Flix are really just Kit Kats wearing a cornflakes coat. You'll see what I mean in just a bit. As always, I'd love to hear about your results if you decide to make your own Flaky Flix, as well as suggestions for other recipes you'd like to see in future videos. A note before we get going, I want to thank my dear friend Paul for suggesting this treat a few months ago. He and I grew up together and shared a lot of great experiences. Sadly, he passed away last year on Christmas morning. This one's for you, buddy. For this recipe, you'll need 12 wafer cookies, 284 grams of chocolate or melting wafers, and 85 grams of cornflakes. I stood in the cereal aisle for quite some time pondering in which direction to take this treat. OG Flaky Flix used plain old cornflakes, but I thought about using Frosted Flakes for some extra sweetness, Special K or Total for some extra crunch, even Raisin Bran Flakes, which have that kind of molassesy flavor. In the end, though, I decided to keep it classic. Doesn't mean you have to, though. For that matter, as you saw, I'm using vanilla wafer cookies and dark chocolate, but you can mix those up as well. Strawberry or chocolate cookies, milk or white chocolate. This recipe is wide open for customization. You'll also need a shallow pan or dish to hold the cornflakes, a bowl, some precision dipping tools, and a cutting board lined with SilPat, parchment, or waxed paper. Okay, let's make some candy. Crush the cornflakes. Try to make them small without reducing them to powder. Temper the chocolate or melt the wafers. Dip a cookie into the chocolate. Drain the excess. Cover it with crushed cornflakes. And place it on the lined cutting board. Repeat with the rest of the cookies, then leave them on the counter to set. And that's it. Okay, let's give it a try. Slanchiva. Well, that brings back some memories, that does. You might have heard how crunchy the cornflakes were on top of the crunch of the cookies and the well-tempered chocolate. And the cornflakes also add a touch of savoriness, that's a word, right? To the flavors of the chocolate and cookie. It really elevates it, I think. I'll tell you, if you're looking for a super easy way to bring back a classic treat, you really ought to try these. If you enjoyed your time here in the Candy Kitchen, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you'll join me next time.